eating healthy, having healthy snacks. Joining me this morning, Dina Gunn, author of Cooking with Trader Joe's. And you know what? I'm a big fan of going to Trader Joe's. They have some great stuff, including the avocado stuff. And we're talking this morning about guacamole and other great healthy snacks. A lot of people on this, you know, new year, new you, wanting to lose weight. A lot of people still want to snack though. So you're telling us that you can snack, but snack healthy.
Yeah, great flavorful snacks, but lower on the calories, and really focusing on good veggies and grains, healthy avocado, things that'll fill you up but won't, you know, add on the pounds.
I know a lot of people say, I want to stay away from avocado because it has a lot of fats in it, but it's a good fat.
Yeah, it's a good fat, but like in our first recipe, what we're going to do is actually...
This is a guacamole.
Yeah, it's a twist on guacamole, and what we're going to do is, because avocados are a healthy fat, but you don't want to eat too much of it because it's very high calorie. So we'll swap out some of the avocado with edamame, which is green soybeans.
Hence the guacamole. Okay, that makes sense. So how do we get this started?
Well, first of all, we'll spoon out the avocado. I'll do this one, and then I'll let you.
You're going to put me to cook. You want me to get my hands dirty?
Work.
Okay,
here we go.
Let's do it. My husband will be proud of me this morning. Okay, so we scoop it out.
2 ripe avocados, and avocados are in season right now. They're less expensive, and they're delicious. Everyone loves it.
And this is easy, fast. You can make this, you know, if you're hosting a party. I know we just had, you know, the playoffs, Super Bowls are coming up.
That's right.
So am I doing this right? Okay, let's get it out there. And then what? We add the edamame in there?
Yeah, we'll add the edamame, and you'll grab that potato masher and just kind of mash it in. You can do this in a blender if you want it really smooth, or you can kind of make a chunkier version.
Make sure it doesn't fall out there. You want to keep it in here.
It'll do all right.
Okay, and what are the health benefits of edamame? I know a lot of people say, well, I don't need to stay away from it. It has estrogen, but you're telling me that, you know, in certain forms, it's good for you.
Yeah, a lot of people, there's a lot of controversy about the phytoestrogens in soybeans, but experts tend to say that if you're focusing on the more natural forms of it, like just this edamame, which comes ready to eat at Trader Joe's and other grocers.
And do you add a pinch of salt here? Some
we'll stir in
some lemon?
You'll squeeze in some lemon, add in the tomato. And the nice thing about edamame is it increases the fiber. And the more fiber you eat, the less those calories actually count.
Yeah, I like a lot of lemon in mine.
Yeah. Add in the tomato. And if you like onion, depending on how much you like it, you'll add a little bit of diced onion.
And you kind of just
mix it around. Mix it in.
It's chunky. I like this.
It's chunky.
And I noticed you have some chips over here, which most people are like, does that include that part of a healthy snack there?
Yeah, that will. And we'll add a little salt. And then this is great. The nice thing is you can eat much more of this than you would regular.
It doesn't look pretty, but you know what? It probably tastes
here,
delicious.
We'll make it look prettier by putting any here. And there, that's looking pretty good.
There you go. Looks nice. So what do we have over here on this side? We have some refried beans, some more tomatoes,
over here we're going to make a healthier version of nachos. And did you know a serving of regular nachos is 800 calories?
Regular nachos.
That's quite a bit. Regular nachos with the cheese and stuff. You could eat this entire plate of 3 servings and still not make it to 800 calories.
Oh, okay, you got my attention there. Okay, what do you put in it?
So here, we'll start off with some chips. You can do regular or multigrain. Multigrain has a little bit more fiber, a little bit different texture. You're going to start by topping it off with these refried beans. These are just canned refried beans.
All right.
And kind of spread it around.
There you go. And then we want some
And then
tomatoes.
You're going to start adding all these fresh, yummy ingredients and just kind of distribute it evenly over the top.
If I prepare food this morning, I would have brought my apron.
So that's half a bell pepper diced. You can use red bell pepper if you like it. Then some salsa. This is just some chunky salsa.
You have to have the salsa.
All over the top.
But you got to watch out with how much sodium is in salsa or how much sodium
That's right. You know, I use it.
Can get bloated with all that salt.
Yeah. It's the nice thing about salsa is not too many calories, but it does have sodium, so you don't want to eat a whole jar of it. Or
some onions.
Yeah, and some nice fresh cilantro.
Can't do nachos without some cilantro. And this is so fresh. This is all fresh.
It is. It's great. If you use salsa, for example, in this guacamole, instead of all the tomato, lemon, onion, you could have just put in some salsa and then skip adding the salt.
And what else do we have?
That's a little cheat. And then here we've got a black bean dip. This is very easy. It's 3 ingredients. It's salsa,
Okay.
Canned beans that have been drained and rinsed.
Organic from Trader Joe's. Okay.
And then some cumin, which just adds a whole nother layer of flavor, that kind of nice,
cumin,
smoky, deep flavor. And you put it in a food processor or a blender, and that is it. The thing that takes the most time is probably rinsing your blender back out.
Right, right. And you know what? This is a great supplement or alternative for ranch dressing, which you know can be a lot of high in calories.
Oh yeah, this whole thing, you can eat a half a cup of this. It's 0 grams of fat and only 100 calories. So, if you serve it with some veggies along with some tortilla chips, it can be a very healthy snack.
I love it. This is my type of snack, so I'll eat the entire plate. All right. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Yeah.
Dina Gunn, author of Cooking with Trader Joe's. Thank you. It smells delicious, too, the salsa. You can't go wrong with that.
Good.